This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
Introduction. If you're like most new drivers, you're probably very excited and a little nervous. After all, there's so much to remember. If it sometimes seems that you'll never be able to keep all of this stuff in your head, you're probably right. Even many experienced drivers have trouble remembering everything. With time, the things you do every day will become so automatic that you hardly have to think about them. But other information that isn't part of your daily experience can be easy to forget. That's one reason for this book. Another reason is that there are special issues facing you as a young driver that older drivers don't have to deal with. So it's important to have a book that's made just for you. Also, since older drivers take many of the things they've learned for granted, they may not think to mention some of them to you. These tips can be very handy to know, so you'll find them mentioned here as well. The driving book isn't intended to replace a driver's education course, but it helps to reinforce the things you learned there, and you're likely to find some new tips here that will make driving safer and more fun for you. Chapter 1. Things you need to keep in your car. The bare essentials. There are many things that can be handy to have in your car, but these are the must-have items you should never be without. License and registration. Before you get behind the wheel of any car, you need to have these two important documents. If you are stopped by the police for any reason or are in an accident, you'll need to show them to the police officer. However, it's better not to leave your registration in the car in case your car is stolen. Instead, carry it in your wallet with your license. Insurance card. Of course you have this. You keep it in the glove compartment at all times. But can you find it? About the only time you'll have to show this document is when you have been in an accident, and you're likely to be rattled at that moment. So you don't want to be searching for it under old tissues, half-eaten bags of peanuts, the address to a party you went to 4 months ago, and all the other junk that has accumulated in your glove compartment. Also, the more stuff that's in there, the more likely it is that your insurance card will be thrown away accidentally, or fall out unnoticed when you open the compartment. So try to keep your glove compartment relatively clean and be careful when you're rummaging through it so that this all-important document doesn't get lost in the shuffle. New insurance cards are issued every 6 months or every year, so don't forget to replace your old insurance card with the most recent one. An inflated spare tire. You're no fool. You've got a spare. The only problem is that you used your real spare the last time you had a flat. The tire that's in there now is your old flat tire, which, no surprise, is still airless. Don't let this happen to you. Repair or replace any flat tire as soon as possible. A jack. It's impossible to change a tire without one, so be sure you have a jack. Most cars come equipped with one, but in the newer models, the jack can be small and artfully hidden away, so you may have to look around to find it. Know where your jack is. Jumper cables. If there is one thing that can save you time and money, it's a set of jumper cables. Assuming your problem is only a rundown battery, any passing motorist can help you get your car started as long as one of you has jumper cables. Needless to say, it helps to know how to work them. Fortunately, this is one car-related skill that virtually anyone, regardless of size, strength, or mechanical expertise, can master. And it beats sitting in the cold for hours waiting for a tow truck to arrive. A portable battery charger. An even better alternative to jumper cables is a portable battery charger. If you have one of these, you can charge your battery without needing another car to give you a jump. Get yourself a portable battery charger. A flashlight. Sooner or later, chances are that your car will break down at night. It makes little sense to be fully equipped for an emergency if you can't see well enough to find and use this equipment. Even if you just need a stronger light to read a map more clearly, a flashlight can really come in handy. A tool to break your windshield. Hopefully, you will never be in a position to need this piece of equipment. But if you do, it may save your life. In an accident, you may not be able to open your car doors or windows. It's virtually impossible to break car window glass by hitting it with your hands or kicking it with your feet. Tools designed especially for this circumstance are available in stores that carry automobile accessories. Be sure to pick one up. The all-important cell phone. Although it's not